Hello, 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 Beauties Mode, the goddess here. I wanted to come on here today and talk about something to inspire folks. And I didn't get around to doing it, but then I was looking for something on social media and just happened to be scrolling through the video where I posted myself taking a shower. And I have a lot of wonderful comments. Thank you very much. But I also have some negative comments. And it inspired me even more to leave this message for you. Now is the time that we should be cooking. Now is the time that we should be creating. For you to indicate that my mental health may not be good because at my age, my behavior is not where it's at. Okay, I get it. Maybe that's how you feel. But guess what? I am doing what makes me happy. I am creating. I am putting content out there. What are you doing? A lot of you are not doing anything because you are worried about what the next person is going to say and think about you, who's doing nothing in their own life. So anything that I talk about as we move forward, anything that I show you is going to be me living in my truth, is going to be me speaking my truth, and me encouraging you to do the same. Right now, we have no excuse. We are living in a digital world. I keep saying that. You have no excuse because if you don't know how to do something, we always got Chat GPT, right? You have no excuse to be wasting your time worrying about what the next person is doing. This is your time to be cooking. So, this is why I wanted to talk to you. I've been talking about this book. This is my proof copy. But I've been talking about my book, The Power to Be Naked. And it's for those of you who always have some negative things to say about me on my page. You're not going to hurt me. You're not going to stop me. You're not going to make me feel any type of way about myself. In fact, I'm feeling some type of way about you because you are not doing you, baby. It's people like you that inspired me to write this book, The Power to Be Naked. Your body remembers what the world hopes you forget. Now, but let me read the prologue to you. This is the origin story. How one woman's bold defiance of judgment sparked a movement of radical truth, vulnerability, and embodiment. It all started with one comment, one stranger's projection thrown like a rock through a window of my peace. She said, I should be ashamed. Ashamed of showing my body, ashamed of embracing my sensuality, ashamed of being confident, free, and unapologetically expressive. But instead of shrinking, I chose to transmute that judgment into power. Into power. Instead of retreating into the shadows, I turned the spotlight on my truth. And what was meant to silence me ended up awakening something sacred, baby. You cannot stop me. You ain't gonna stop this show. I'm telling you. I realized the world is terrified of naked women. I'm not just talking about skin. I am talking about women who show up without her mask. So many of you hide behind that mask, men and women. The woman who no longer needs permission, the woman who has stopped shrinking, stopped apologizing, and started owning every part of her story. This book was born from that fire. From the comments, the shame, the criticism, the deep divine knowing that my body, my voice, my story are not burdens to carry. They are tools to liberate. The power to be naked is not about seduction. It's about sovereignty. It's about removing the layers we've been taught to wear. The good girl, the strong one, the caretaker, the silent sufferer. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you who you needed to be. Stop telling people who they need to be. Stop telling people who they need to be. And you go out there and be who you are designed to be. You go out there and create. Okay? This book is my naked. Not just in the physical sense, but in the emotional, spiritual, and energetic sense. It's my truth, my trauma, my triumphs, my transformation, my unfiltered. This is a mirror I offer to every woman who's ever doubted her beauty, questioned her worth, and silenced her voice. This is not a how-to guide. This is a permission slip. Welcome to the power to be naked. So when you on this page, baby, this is my power. This is your permission slip. Look at me and what I'm doing, and go out there and do what makes you happy. Nothing that you say in my comments is going to stop me. I'm going to keep showing up as long as I can. I'm going to keep encouraging as long as I can. I'm going to keep motivating as long as I can. I'm going to keep being unapologetic about who I was created to be. There comes a moment when silence becomes too loud, when stillness feels like stagnation, and when playing small is more painful than the fear of being seen. That moment, that's the call. The invitation to grow, to evolve, to expand. I'm inviting you to grow. I'm inviting you to expand. I used to think I had to wait for everything to be perfect before I could answer that call. I thought I had to be more healed, more educated, more ready. But expansion doesn't wait for your readiness. It demands your willingness. I didn't always know where I was going, but I knew I couldn't stay where I was. I couldn't keep shrinking to fit into spaces that no longer held me. I couldn't keep betraying myself just to be accepted. I couldn't keep abandoning my truth in exchange for approval. I don't need your approval, baby. Answering the call meant shedding the roles of the expectation that no longer served me. It meant leaving behind relationships that were comfortable but not aligned. It meant standing naked in my truth and trusting that I was enough. Growth is rarely glamorous. It's gritty. It's uncertain. It will ask you to walk away from everything familiar, but it will hand you back your power. It will introduce you to parts of yourself you didn't know you had. It will liberate that woman inside of you who's been whispering, there's more. How many of y'all, man or woman, who has that inside of you? There is more. There is more. So if you're feeling the tug, that gentle or not so gentle nudge in your spirit, it's not your imagination. It is your initiation. This chapter, this life, this version of you is not the end. It's just the beginning. So get off my page telling me how to dress, how to speak, what to do, what my behavior should be at the age of 55, baby, and get out there and do something that makes you happy. Get out there and be who you want to be. Because I guarantee if you're doing that, you do not have time to be up over here telling me how to do me. You're too busy doing you. So it makes me sad. It makes me sad because I've allowed myself to be free from the box. I've stepped into my truth. I own my power. It makes me sad that you have not. Okay? But anyway, I love you. Bye. Order your signed copy of The Power to Be Naked now.